Buckle up, it's about to get wild. Kevin Durant has officially requested a trade. Could the Boston Celtics be in the mix to land the Brooklyn Nets superstar? Just the other day, Kyrie opted into his contract. I did a video saying that the KD trade might be dead. Now it is very much alive. Shams Charania reporting Kevin Durant has requested a trade out of Brooklyn. Sources tell The Athletic and Stadium. Woj followed with this. Brooklyn Nets GM Sean Marks is working with Kevin Durant and his business manager, Rich Kleiman, on a trade, or finding a trade partner, if we could pull up that tweet, for the franchise star. Kleiman tells ESPN. Also from Woj, as the Nets prepare to move one of the most valuable trade assets ever on the market, the entire roster will be available to discuss in detail, sources tell ESPN. Teams have been calling on Durant, and the Nets will certainly look for a historic return on players and draft picks. This is exactly why you subscribe. Any news, rumors connected to the C's, we're breaking down. An NBA free agency begins in 2.5 hours. It is going to get wild. I guarantee you the Celtics will make some type of move tonight. We're going to do a video about it. Don't miss anything. Hit that big red sub button. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss any Celtics news, because it is going to be crazy over the next few days. Talking about KD, he's been in NBA trade rumors with the Brooklyn Nets organization in disarray. Kyrie Irving opted into the last year of his deal on Monday. Before that, there was a lot of rumors that Kyrie and KD were both going to get traded. When Kyrie opted in, it looked like KD was not going to get traded. The KD trade was going to be just dead. However, shockingly, and this has just made the NBA world erupt, shockingly, Kevin Durant officially requested a trade out of Brooklyn today. And this could escalate very quickly. I'm not saying that KD could get traded by the end of the day, but it is very, very possible. This is something that we've never seen before. A player of this caliber on the trade market just hours before NBA free agency is set to begin. We've seen it time and time again where a player will request a trade and then will get moved very quickly. That could happen with Kevin Durant. And the Brooklyn Nets are in shambles. I mean, this is just hilarious. I don't feel bad for the Nets. They're just a poverty organization, poverty franchise. I do not feel bad for the Brooklyn Nets. They give up all their draft picks for like 8 years for James Harden. James Harden leaves the team. They trade for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons doesn't even play. Kyrie had, barely played last year, and now Kevin Durant wants out. He wants out of Brooklyn. Is he coming to the C's? Do you want him in Boston? Type Y for yes or type N for no. Do you want KD, one of the best players in basketball, on the Boston Celtics? Let me know what you think down in the comments section. It's the pinned comment on today's video. When an ad break comes, go down. Let me know what you think. KD in Boston? Who says no? Here is the potential trade package. So this is the trade package that I have drawn up. This is likely what it would take to get Kevin Durant, and it is a haul. So I'm going to say the Celtics receive Durant and Seth Curry. Seth Curry could be your new point guard. I like Seth. He's not his brother, but he's still pretty darn good. The Nets receive Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, 2 first-round picks, 2023 and 2024, and then 2 second-round picks. Now, that is my trade idea. That is what I think it would take. Brian Scalabrine put this together. Celtics receive Kevin Durant. Nets receive Brown, Tice, 3 first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps. To be honest, I'm not really for giving up 3 first-round picks if Brown is in the deal. I would be willing to give up 3 first-round picks if Brown was not in the deal. And I really hope there's a way that you can acquire KD and not trade Jaylen Brown. Is that possible? I'm not sure. I think the Nets will want Brown or Tatum in exchange. I don't think the C's would be willing to give up Tatum. They might be willing to give up Brown. But if you are giving up 3 first-round picks and then maybe a young player or two that's not named Jaylen Brown, I would do that in a heartbeat. And and I think the Nets, might be fleeced again. Keep in mind that the Celtics have fleeced the Nets before, about 10 years ago, in that Kevin Garnett, Jason Terry deal, so don't forget about that. Maybe Brad can fleece Brooklyn again. That's going to be very interesting to see. Now, if you had to give up Jaylen Brown to get Kevin Durant, would you do it? Type T for trade or type P for pass down in the comments section. Let me know what you would do. This is a very, very, very tough call for me personally. I would probably do it because Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant. Here's what Brian Scalabrine said on the radio the other day. There's no better package than the Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown, 3 picks, 2 rights to swap, and Daniel Tice. The money works. You're getting the all-star caliber player, and you're getting picks moving forward. There's a chance to get a chance to play with Jason Tatum, a guy he's played on for the Olympic team. They worked out together and stuff like that. There's a connection. It's not crazy to think that something like that could happen if and only if Kevin Durant decides I went out of here, which he just did. Here are teams that have been linked to Durant. The Heat and the Suns appear to be the 2 favorites to land KD. Those are the teams that it's looking like it might come down between. However, you also have the Boston Celtics in the mix because the Celtics can offer maybe Jaylen Brown. I think the C's can offer the best package. The Knicks are also in talks here in terms of just rumors because they're the Knicks. They really need some help over there. And then the Golden State Warriors, I guess just because of KD's history there, if he gets traded to the Warriors, I might have to stop watching the NBA. Here are some trade pros and cons. Pro, he's Kevin freaking Durant. If you have an opportunity to trade for Kevin Durant, you do it. Another pro, championship. You just lost in the NBA Finals. You were that close to winning the ship. If you trade for KD, you win a championship next year, period. Con of trading for him is he can win without him. I firmly believe in this current group. I think they're a piece or 2 away from being the favorites to win the NBA title next season. And then another con, you're probably going to have to give up a young star in Jaylen Brown, who I know we're all very high on. We love him in Boston. You're probably going to have to give up Brown to get KD or Tatum, which I don't think they're going to trade Tatum. They might trade Brown. Now, the Celtics can offer the best package because they can offer Brown. When you look at what the Phoenix Suns can offer, they can offer DeAndre Ayton, who is very, very solid. Don't get me wrong, one of the better centers in the league. He's not Brown. Brown he might already be a superstar. You can certainly argue, but Brown has that kind of potential to be a superstar in this league for years to come. Ayton is a solid big, but Brown is by far the better player, and I think the Nets would be more interested in trading for Brown if given the opportunity. Brad has a big decision to make. I think the Celtics are going to be in the mix here because of the package they can offer. So if you're Brad Stevens, are you willing to give up a part of your young core to get a 33-year-old Kevin Durant? That is the decision that President of Basketball Operations, Brad Stevens, is going to have to make here maybe in the next 24 hours or so. We're going to be breaking all this down on our Chat Sports main channel. Coverage starts at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, youtube.com/chatsportstv. It's our main channel. That's the sublink right there. You don't want to miss anything. We're going to be live tonight and all throughout the weekend as well. I'm going to be pretty involved in that coverage, so go and subscribe to the channel. Going to be a lot of fun breaking down NBA free agency news and rumors. Predict it. Where will KD get traded to? Go down in the comments section and let me know. It could very well be the Boston Celtics.